have something on this, though, because it pisses me off. It pisses me off because I don't think there's anyone in America that supports the WNBA more than NBA players.
100%.
The NBA players support the WNBA like
the most.
More than we probably support the fucking NBA. And it bothers me.
You shouldn't be bothered because the WNBA players, I can tell you 100%, and we had a meeting for our 25th anniversary. We're like, do Zooms with the veteran, the legends of the league or whatever, and just talking about it. And I told them on that call, the number one supporter that we have, you guys never focus on, and that is the NBA players.
What's going on, guys? Jay the Black here. Shout out to everyone that's tuning in. I want to talk about Lisa Leslie. Lisa Leslie was on The Shop recently, and she spoke about how NBA players need to do more to help WNBA players make more money. Even though we've had these conversations before, we have talked about how the WNBA has done nothing but fail themselves, and they've had every opportunity to put the money into marketing, finding creative ideas to get people interested. You know, they do nothing to build up their stars. You know, in every sports league, and I think baseball is starting to realize this, you have to build up the talent that you have, showcase them. But a lot of times the egos of the management don't want that. You know, they're comfortable where they're at and they don't want to put any extra effort into building up the league. So they hop on to social justice narratives. They beg the NBA for more and more welfare, which is what it is. You know, these are, and I put up a tweet, right? I put up a tweet here and it says, so Lisa Leslie wants NBA players to donate their own money to WNBA players to help the wage gap. LOL. Why can't these women just be strong and independent already? They will always need men no matter what. And they do. They're always going to need men. You know, this narrative that these women want to do it on their own is BS. Because they have an opportunity, right? They have an opportunity here to find ways to market the league, to make money, and they choose not to do it. This is their doing. They did this to themselves. They have nobody but themselves to blame. But here they are, Lisa Leslie, talking about how NBA players need to do more to subsidize the WNBA. And one of these suggestions was, you know, NBA players donating their money to WNBA players. How many WNBA players are there, and how many players and how much money would need to be donated? These are NBA players that won't even take less money to stay with teams that they like. So if they're not going to take less money to stay in with certain teams, why would they give a portion of their salary every year to women who are just going to be ungrateful? They're already ungrateful. The only reason why you have a league is because of the NBA. The NBA are keeping the lights on, and the fact that we're still having these conversations just shows how disingenuous a lot of these women are. They know that their league is a failure. Their league has been a failure for a long time, and Lisa Leslie knows better. She should know. I bet the WNBA was a lot more profitable when she was playing than it is now, because you have a bunch of lazy people who are getting nice salaries to work in the office and seem important. They don't care about the players. This is the same league that threatened to kick out one of the owners because he decided to charter a flight for his players. And you want me to believe that the NBA players giving more is going to help? No, it is not, Lisa. All it's going to do is create more and more entitlement. This is entitlement. Y'all claim you're smarter than men. You claim you do better than men, but you always look to men to subsidize you. This needs to stop. This narrative needs to go away. Unless you're able to make money on your own, I wouldn't give you anything. You have the opportunity to be on every platform available, and people still are not interested. Women don't watch women's sports. Even though they get on social media and they virtue signal, they don't care about women's sports. They really don't. Women only care about sports that matter. Women prefer watching men play sports than women play sports. That's a fact. The only sport that has women in it that is prominent that women care about is tennis. Tennis is probably the only sport where women play in it. They make a lot of money. Serena Williams has made it. Venus Williams made a lot of money. A lot of those female tennis players have made a lot of money. They're not asking for the men's players to subsidize them because there's a market for women there. And we need to stop having these conversations because they're convoluted. There's really no way that that NBA players can really fix this. It's up to these ladies who claim that they are strong and independent. It is up to them to figure it out. It's up to the people who are running the WNBA to figure it out. We need to stop trying to browbeat men who y'all claim you're better than into fixing your problems. Now let's get into this article from Insider. This is about a week old. It says NBA players are the number one allies to WNBA and its athletes, according to one of the brightest stars to ever step foot on the women's basketball court. Even still, she said they can do more to help support the league. WNBA legend Lisa Leslie sat down with NBA stars LeBron James, Draymond Green, and PJ Tucker for a season 5 episode of Uninterrupted's The Shop that debuts Friday. In a sneak peek offered exclusively to Insider, the 2-time WNBA champion and 3-time league MVP discussed the WNBA pay gap and how NBA players can continue to support their counterparts in the women's league. She's talking about money-wise, right? From a salary standpoint, it'd be great for the women to be able to make more money. Leslie said, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of hard work. I think I saw something that said one player that makes maybe $12 million on an NBA team can cover the whole WNBA salary. And so that's kind of crazy. Once again, we got pocket watching. This is a lot of pocket watching. There's a lot of pocket watching going on. What is with this pocket watching going on, family? Do we look at the salaries of women who do, like, say for instance, look at women, let's look at tennis. Let's look at tennis again, right? You got women tennis players that may make more than the men's tennis players. Do you see the men's tennis players pocket watching? Man, them Williams sisters making a lot of money. You know, I mean, you know, there's men players that ain't even making that. It's ridiculous. Again, we're 26 years young, so it's not like we're comparing ourselves to the NBA, but I do feel like the pay gap would be something that we could just take a donation around the NBA, maybe. The Los Angeles Sparks legend added, pantomiming, passing around a hat for contributions. This is absolutely insane to me. This is insane to me. I want a lot of you women who claim that you love women's sports to understand something. No one cares, not even women. There's a lot of fake virtue signaling going on because something's not adding up. Why did these women feel like they're entitled to money when there's no base for it? There's no base for it. And y'all want to go looking at, and I'm gonna tell you right now, when I looked at the clip, Draymond Green looked uncomfortable, okay? Because I believe he even said something about the WNBA. I made a video on it. I can't remember everything he said, but I think that he was, you know, a little bit peeved about this whole WNBA pay gap thing. He looked visibly uncomfortable during that particular clip. I would just say that because he knows his bullshit. LeBron knows his bullshit. PJ Tucker knows his bullshit. You don't have a fan base. When you don't have a fan base and they don't watch your games and they don't go to the games, they don't buy your merch, of course you're not going to make money. But that's up to the WNBA to make the league more marketable. They have not done that. They've been on cruise control off of that NBA welfare money that they have been receiving. She says, maybe one night y'all don't go to the casinos. Again, pocket watching. Why are you looking at these men's pockets? These men have families to take care of, Lisa. They have children. They have other family members that they're taking care of. They're not about to take care of people that they don't know. I'm sorry. I would never. But Green, a Golden State Warriors superstar who had previously gotten himself into hot water for commenting on women's players complaining about pay discrepancies, took issue with Leslie's characterization of NBA players' relationship with the WNBA. It pisses me off because I don't think there's anyone in America that supports the WNBA more than NBA players, Green said, to which Leslie responded 100%. The NBA players support WNBA players more than we probably support the effing NBA, he added, and it bothers me. Leslie then explained that she believes the WNBA should further embrace its connection with NBA players. She said that she used her platform as one of the WNBA's top 25 players of all time and honored the first woman to dunk in the WNBA game earned in 2021 to impress upon others in the league that they should direct more focus towards NBA players. I don't know what that means. Is it that they should develop friendships, business opportunities? I will say this, though. I will say this. You know, LeBron James, he has a brand. Other players in the NBA have brands. It would be good to have, maybe them sponsor certain WNBA players. You got you could have LeBron have WNBA players wearing his shoes, right? Or whatever clothing line that they have, right? Have them promoting that. At least they're doing something for that money. So I can see where Lisa might be going. I would say if there's opportunities for NBA players to sponsor WNBA players, right? That would be a cool idea, but just handing out money is not the answer. It's never the answer, people. You can't just be handing out money like it's candy. All right. That's just not the move, people. And I think that when you start giving them things, they're going to expect more, and they're going to expect more, and they're going to expect more. When LeBron wore the orange hoodie, I told them that hoodie was just sitting there with the logo on it, Leslie said as Green nodded along. When he wore that hoodie, it went viral. I explained to them that our number one allies that have supported us from day one are the NBA players. I said they tweet, they follow us, they come to our games. We don't highlight them. Well, whose fault is that? Lisa, whose fault is that? It's the people running the league. Or why don't the WNBA players repost that? Maybe they do. I don't know. The WNBA was spotlighted by NBA players on several occasions during the past season. Phoenix Suns point guard Chris Paul was the inaugural recipient of the Kobe and Gigi Bryant WNBA Advocacy Award back in February 2022 because he attended WNBA games throughout the regular season and playoffs and also supports the youth girls game through camps and the CP3 Basketball Academy per ESPN. But not everyone was enthusiastic about that choice. Some argued that rewarding a professional athlete for merely supporting other professional athletes is infantilizing to the latter group. Well, this wasn't a joint idea, I would say. So you need to complain to the people that put this together, and I'm pretty sure the WNBA had a lot to do with that. Listen, we have to stop trying to drag people along who are unsuccessful. This is why you don't drag people along who are unsuccessful. Unsuccessful people should not be dragged along. I'm sorry. And I'm not one of those people that say, well, I supported you, so you should thank me. I'm not one of those people. If I like something I supported, I don't need a thank you for it. Or if I feel like there's a worthy cause, I'm going to support it. I don't need a pat on the back for that. As you can see here. Look, what is wrong with you people? You're crying on social media for what? This makes no sense. This is why I would never wear anything WNBA, because as soon as you do and you get some attention for it, here these weirdos go complaining. I mean, this is absolutely insane to me. It's insane to me. Let's see. Let's go to the clip if you can play a little bit of it. I want y'all to see how visibly uncomfortable. I want y'all to see how visibly uncomfortable Draymond Green was.
Something that said like one player that makes maybe $12 million on the NBA team could cover the whole WNBA salary.
Yeah, that's insane.
So that's kind of like crazy. And again, you know, we're what, 26 years young, so it's not like we're comparing ourselves to the NBA, but I do feel like the pay gap would be something that, you know, we could just take a donation around the NBA maybe. Maybe one night y'all don't go to the casinos.
I have something on this though, because it pisses me off. It pisses me off because I don't think there's anyone in America that supports the WNBA more than NBA players.
100%.
The NBA players support the WNBA like
the most.
More than we probably support the fucking NBA.
And yeah, and again, that's the only people that's gonna support the WNBA, Lisa. You know, we can talk all we want about who should be doing what, but the pocket watcher to me is absolutely ridiculous. It's insane. These women get on social media, they get out here to talk about how successful they are and how, you know, black men are bums and black men, but here you are looking to black men to support your lifestyle. Here you go. This is insanity to me. I'm only gonna play a little bit of it. Y'all can go and check it out. I'll put a link so y'all can go check it out. I didn't want to play the full clip because you know how certain people be. So let me stay in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll see y'all next one.